Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, guys, we'll wrap up this week at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, where we closed off with the KwaZulu-Natal DPP Elaine Harrison, who basically was like, well, I was just in the dark as Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi was in the dark type of situation. He didn't know that the PKTT was actually threatened to be closed down, even though the process in the background was being delayed by the National Police Commissioner, which I think it was in collaboration with the Provincial Commissioner, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Because I forgot to mention in my previous video that Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi was just in the dark as the DPP because he did not get any formal consultation regarding the closing down of the PKTT. Remember, the letter was sent to the National Police Commissioner on the 31st of December 2024 on New Year's Eve. The rest of us were busy buying. Well, I don't buy crickets. I don't buy crickets. I am not also in favor of crickets. Back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, before crickets, yes, I know I'm revealing my age. For like New Year's Eve, we used to collect like cardbox, even steel wool. And when the clock hits 12 on the 31st into the 1st of January, you would see in my township. So my township had electricity, all right? It's one of the, I still believe it was one of the first townships in the country to have electricity and tarred roads. Yeah, I'm talking about Hammersdale. If you don't know where Hammersdale is, it's also known as Mpumalanga Township. And it was well taken care of by the apartheid government. For some reason that I still don't know, but I suspect some few things about that township. So the point is, we used to have the township, and right across, there used to be a stream not too far from my home, and then you have this place we used to call Nkandla. Now, there they used to have like your mjondolo, like, I don't know what you call mjondolo, not shacks, but houses that are made of mud and things like that. Not rendezvous, but you know, those of you who are Black South Africans and come from the rural, you know what I'm talking about type of situation. So for that time of the year, we used to burn steel wool, and then I don't know on what we put it on, and then we'll spin it, and you will see that all over that area, that because it overlooked Nkandla, and you will see steel wools going like this, and absolute silence, and people screaming, Happy New Year. I don't know, do you remember that? Or maybe I'm just imagining it. And we'll also burn cardboards and in the fire. That was my time when I was a kid, and then came crickets. Crickets, they started with the ones that, I don't know what you call them, because I was never interested in anything that goes bang. Yeah, anyways, the point that I'm trying to make here is, on New Year's Eve, while people are running around buying inyama yogosa, like KZN gets really busy on this particular day when you are busy writing letters of disbanding something so important to that area of KwaZulu-Natal, of the country basically. And when you are writing sneaking letters to a man you know very well, the number one on the 28th of December was with you as Kawini at a funeral where you had interactions, and nowhere did you mention that I am dissatisfied with the PKTT, and I am thinking, while you are on holiday, I am going to send you a letter that you can look at when you come back on the 14th of January 2025 and begin the work that I am going to jot down in that letter. That's sneaky to me, because clearly it was to say, okay, officially I did send the letter to the National Police Commissioner, but because the National Commissioner was on holiday, the best thing or the best person to go to was his deputy. And we learned that he's actually got 3 deputies. Why the investigating one? Why Shadrach Sibia is the question that I am asking myself. So he thought by instructing Shadrach Sibia would be to say, oh, because the National Commissioner was on holiday. I mean, he was on leave. So I needed this to be done. And so I thought, I'm still following the law. When you actually are breaking the law by giving instructions of such nature. Yeah. So that's what I learned this week. That some people, while everybody is busy running around like headless chickens, preparing for the biggest prize, some people are writing letters to disband a very important structure. So, of course, Ntata Mkhwanazi did not know about, because he was not informed or informally, officially informed about the disbandment of the PKTT. So, what was he going to tell the KwaZulu-Natal DPP about that disbandment? But also, I feel like it was a loophole for Ntata Mkhwanazi together with Fannie Masemola to prolong the ultimate end of the PKTT. And the question I'm also asking, why did the PKTT need to die immediately? Would it be because of the 2026 local government elections and anybody that is not in the faction, Yabo Senzo Meyiwa and the rest, do not make it? Because I understand the ANC is going to its regional congresses, especially in KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah, that's where they will elect a regional chair. The regional chair usually becomes number one on the IEC list for mayoral candidates. Yeah, we understand how the ANC works now. And then whoever comes second, third, fourth, and all the way to however many seats are in the eThekwini metro. I'm talking about the council house. And if anybody that comes from an inferior faction of the ANC, those are the people who ought to be eliminated if they showed any strength on the list, like maybe the first top 20 or the first top 50. And then there are somewhere number 15, 20. No, that's reserved for the superior faction of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. So clearly there was a plan here. And I also liked how she confirmed two things in the portfolio. Why do I keep saying that? In the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, the first one where allegedly Senzo Meyiwa said that the political unalivings did not happen post-1994. She was like, no, that's incorrect. That's very incorrect that political unalivings stopped before 1994. After 1994, there were no political unalivings. We even heard allegedly where he even went as far as saying all those unalivings are just murders type of situation. They're just that. There's nothing that that needs to create a special task team for. He said it added no value to the South African Police Service. That was very interesting for me to hear. And the second thing that she confirmed was the high success of the PKTT's tasks, that they would investigate, make arrest, and the perpetrator will be taken to court and even convicted. This is something, of course, that Lieutenant Ntata Mkhwanazi as well as General Fannie Masemola had said in the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. And we even heard a discussion, especially between Fannie Masemola and the chairperson, regarding the definition of high success, or what is the measurement of success according to Fannie Masemola when it comes to the works of the PKTT. And Harrison, then she was like, yeah, compared to historically, if you do that comparison this time around, the successes are quite high. And I was like, good, I like this. I really do. Now, the question I'm asking right now, Why haven't we heard of arrests yet? Why haven't we heard of arrests yet? Anyways, it is what it is. Again, I know saying this, it just does not feel right with me. It is wrong that we normalize things like this, because that's how we've been beaten into submission, that you need to accept this whether you like it or not. And I'm sorry, me, I do not accept this. And why I don't accept this is because we put people we entrusted with our votes in these positions that they unfortunately abused because they thought that they were invincible. Yeah, they thought the power belonged to them. Hence, some leaders will say, we must... Let me not, because I get accused of hate. How do you hate somebody you never met before? That's lazy thinking. That's lazy thinking and downright stupid. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, it is what it is. And somebody discovered that I have a true crime YouTube channel. Yeah, it's called The Iron Bars. And the person accused me of, what did they accuse me of again? Copying. I don't know what true crime YouTuber that is. Yeah, they just mentioned. And I was like, that channel, I started it in 2021. And then I went and checked the person they said I'm copying. They started their channel last year, 2024. That's 3 years later. And I'm not saying that that channel copied, because I also copied other people from overseas because I enjoy true crime. And I thought, since I enjoy true crime and I don't think I'm a bad storyteller, please go visit my channel and tell me if I'm a terrible storyteller. Yeah, just watch any of the true crime videos. I think the last one that I did was, what's his name again? What's his name? Come on. Ananias Mate. You can check out the Ananias Mate, or you can check out the other one before Ananias Mate. I don't remember. There's so many things that I'm doing. Please, let me know. Yeah, that video is actually repurposed because I posted it in 2021. And so I redid it again because it had like this yellow icon. If you don't understand, I'll explain someday what the yellow icon is. So I had to repurpose it, and now I got the green icon on it, which means everything is good. When it's yellow, it's kind of like this. When it's green, it's good. So now it has a green icon. So that is why if you go to that video or those videos, you'll see me looking a whole lot younger. A whole lot younger. Anyways, you don't have to subscribe to the channel. You can check out the videos there. I highly appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You discovered my channel that was already created in 2021. And most of the videos that you see there, you can just check. It will tell you when this video was posted. So yeah, I did not copy whoever you're accusing me of copying. If I did copy anything, like with any content creators on the platform, we take ideas from each other. We don't steal from each other, or we don't copy each other, but we take ideas and then we tell them in our own natural way. So that is why I'm saying, if you think I'm a good storyteller, let me know. Because, yeah. Anyways, guys, please have a fantastic Friday. I guess we will see each other sometime during the weekend. If we do, great. If we don't, we'll see each other on Monday back at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, when we have, I guess, our fourth witness that is going to take the floor. And I'm impressed so far. I don't want to lie. I just wish that this Commission of Inquiry had more teeth so that we can start seeing people getting arrested, prosecuted, and removed off these positions, because clearly. And I hope it's also a snowball effect on other departments and other ministers and whoever else. I see Ekurhuleni has taken a stance against an Umkhwanazi who allegedly who bought Cat Matlala vehicles and installed blue lights. Even though I feel like the municipality always known, they also need to be held accountable, those people. But it is what it is. And please, again, these two videos. You can choose one of them. That's what YouTube asked me to tell you. Check one of these two videos, and please also leave the video having left a like, and I'll highly appreciate that. So happy weekend, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye.